I was like, oh, my little grassy fella makes so sense. This makes so much sense right now. My little grassy man makes so much sense to me right now. I should have seen the signs in the grass.
The internet is not something that you just dump something on. It's not a big truck. It's a series of tubes.
What's going on, guys? Got an invisible beer here. Damn, that's crazy. You can just see right through it. Wow. Look at that. That is really something right there. Anyway, Peter Griffin here. What do we got going on today? Fucking bugs, dude. Fucking flies everywhere, bro. It's like I'm living in the Resident Evil 7 house. Get the fuck. I got a new SSD. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared shitless putting that in. I thought, on the videos, I thought it'd be easy. Just put it's an M.2 SSD. Here, let me pull up a picture in case you don't know what the hell that is. I'll just pop it in there. It's like one screw. I got a little screw kit from Amazon, but it turns out all the videos I had seen of people putting it in there, there it is. All the people putting it in there, it was like a new PC build, or they had taken out their graphics card and all this other shit, right? So I thought, it's just that easy. You just reach in, pop it in, screw it in. No, my damn fan was in the way. My graphics card was in. Luckily, all I had to do is take the fan off, unplug it, lift it up. I could kind of... Also, I didn't want to take apart my setup, so I didn't even lay the computer down. I was doing it standing up. I was afraid I was going to drop that screw in there, that little baby screw in there. I was shaking. Dude, yeah. And also, even though I saw pictures like this, I didn't realize how small it would feel in my hand. Maybe this guy's got little soft beta hands. I don't know. But I got big man hands, and I was scared to break that damn thing. That little tiny screw. Hey, let me show you the screws that you got to put in there. Yeah, they're so small, I can barely get them out with my damn finger. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I'm definitely going to drop this thing. I don't even know how to show it to you on camera. Kind of balance it on my finger like that. Yeah, that's the size of the screw. I don't know if it'll focus or not, but yeah, that's the size of the screw. And yeah, I was trying to sit there with look how shaky my hands are. I don't know if you can see on video, but yeah, I was scared to hell. All right, let me take my screen off here for a second so I don't dox myself. Let's see what we got going. Hello, Twitter world. Hello, Twitter world. Oh yeah, y'all check this out. Check this out. Look at this right here. Let's put this full screen right here. So let's back that up in case you ain't see it. Boom. Pops out the potato peeler. Scrapes off the foam from the steering wheel just to saw it off. Why scrape the foam in the first place? Okay, they're going to vacuum form it. Vacuum. Now you could have just measured this out, right? And put like a pool noodle in there or something. You could have just measured it out, but no. No, we're going to sit here and do it like this. Boom, now we got our plastic that looks like a tube. Cut the excess off. Put little aquarium shit in there with hot glue so you can clearly see it. Okay, now we have our little aquarium toy hot glue tube. We're going to put some plastic fishes in there. Oh boy, now we're putting epoxy resin in there. Did they just skip the fact that they put lights in there? Did they show putting in the wires for the lights, or did that just happen magically? Yeah, no wires. Trace it, put the fishes on, pour the goo in there. I don't see the wires. Okay, no, they're already in there. Alright, I guess we just gotta have the magic wires. Not even gonna tell us how to put that in there. Glue it back onto the same steering wheel. Peel off the logo. So now basically, check this out. When you do anything like this, how do I put my cursor on OBS so you can see it? I don't know, I'll figure that out later, but when you put the pearls on the airbag thing, it basically turns it into shrapnel for a grenade. That's why on a grenade, you know how, here, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but just in case you don't. A grenade has these little, like, stripes in the side. Shit, not a regular pineapple. Pineapple grenade. It's got these little ridges in the side. Right? You see this? You know why those ridges are there? So you have more little pieces that go off in every single direction, causing more destruction. That's basically what you're doing right here. When you put the pearls on your airbag thing, these are going to go everywhere if you get into an accident. They're going to go absolutely everywhere. Okay, does it show my cursor now? Okay, I think so. All right, perfect. Then we're going to put some sand in there with a starfish. Oh, we're going to make a metal starfish for some reason. What are we doing here? Okay, I mean, this isn't... I mean, that's cool. Whatever, make a metal starfish. Make it gold. Oh, no, we're adding more shrapnel to the bomb. You're basically turning your airbag into an IED. That's like, what, 2 feet away from your chest? You're putting an IED 2 feet away from your chest. Absolutely genius. Like, if you get into an accident with this starfish is going to go straight through your chest. Or straight through your head. One of the two. You're not gonna make it if this is your steering. You're not gonna make it. Okay, I saw this tweet and it just spoke to me. Okay. Right here. Car dealerships should not exist. I should be able to go to Chevy.com, add a Camaro to my cart, and check out with, I don't know what the hell Klarna is, but the point still stands. Okay, I should be able to go online, just go to your site and buy the thing, right? And then if I go to my saved posts, there's a Matthew Wright. I ain't fact checking this, so take it with a grain of salt. That's why many states have laws requiring them to exist. Otherwise, they wouldn't. Car dealers have been heavily financing state politicians. Is that true? Is that true? This guy says Tesla doesn't use them. Is that true? Gork, is that real? I drive past a Tesla dealer every day. Okay, well, Jeffrey Douglas Stacy, Singlet X guy for fun, basically said that's not true. He fact-checked that in real time. What are his replies? Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Fat. Oh, he's talking about 28 days later. Fat zombies? What are you talking about? Beans on toast? Damn, we live in post-apocalyptic zombie days, huh? Can I get a bottle of water? Oh, apparently there's a new video. What is this? Marsa Lame? I think they did a video on like a Left 4 Dead 2. What you call it? Fuck you call it? A Left 4 Dead 2 ARG or something? Let's check this out here. Wake up, babe. New Marsa Lame video essay dropped. The horror of server blight. What the hell is even this? Probably gonna get copyright struck.
Your Rubens Hail Mary.
Oh, ad. Can't show that. Can't show that. Imagine getting copyright strikes for an ad. Absolutely wild. Okay, it's... Oh, nope, another ad. Okay. Auteur, a filmmaker whose personal influence and artistic control over a movie are so great the filmmaker is regarded as the author of the movie. Okay.
Many filmmakers have been regarded as a tourist.
Oh boy, I just want to know what the TF2 thing is. I'm not gonna steal this video, okay? I just want to know what this thing is. What is server blight?
A video titled SFM Horror: The
Okay.
Empty Server. Now,
It's a horror story about an empty server.
SFM creepypasta animations. So
SFM creepypastas.
Just be something corny like an evil haunted empty TF2 server.
I think TF2 is just a silly hat simulator with zero horror potential, and you clearly haven't. Where is this thing? Are we talking about Emesis? Oh, also, if y'all haven't seen this, you need to watch it right now. Emesis Blue, SFM, Fortress Films. You need to watch this right now. I know it's an hour and 48 minutes, and it's a TF2 source filmmaker thing. But you need to watch this movie yesterday. You need to turn off this video and go watch that video. I'm so dead serious right now. My diggity dogs. Do we get a clip of, or where do I find the original thing? Check out the series. Here we go. Here we go. Oh boy, this is a lot. Do we just look at the first? Meet the demo man, but I voiced everything. Yeah, sure. Oh, even the music. This doesn't seem horror.
What makes me a good demo man?
Yeah, this isn't horror. It's kind of a shitpost of anything.
Be sitting here discussing it with you now, would I?
Kind of a digital blackface, but you know we'll give him some progressive pass on that. We won't cancel him for that. So this is the part people skip to. Is this where it gets scary? It doesn't seem scary at all. Okay. Okay, so I don't think the horror has started, right? I made this yesterday at 4 a.m., which is why no screaming. Anyway, have fun. This most settling title for this video right now. Okay, so we're not there yet. We are not there. Oh, shit. Server blight. There we go. All right, let's go with the most recent one. 7 months ago? No, this is... Okay, so this is... I don't know what order we're supposed to be viewing these in. This one kind of looks creepy. We'll check this one out. Subtitles available. Again, this just looks like TF2 gameplay. I don't...
They have a
Killed them all.
good sniper.
Yeah, this is just like a sketch about the game. I don't get it.
Okay, next.
I don't get why this is scary.
Bum rush the...
Oh, we're clipping through walls.
I'm leaving. I've seen this before.
But why don't you like is this horror towards like the characters in the game or towards the players? Because you could just log out. Like I wouldn't be scared if I saw this happening in a video game I was playing.
I wanted you guys to be friends.
Oh, well he gone. Wait a minute, wasn't that clipping through a wall? Oh no, it's coming around the corner. Okay. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Which is this one? Awareness? 'Cause this one actually looked kind of scary in the... Yeah, oh, here we go, okay. That's kind of something, I guess. The hands? The hand monster? That's kind of... something. I guess. Okay. Okay. I feel like I should be streaming this. What do y'all think? Wait a minute, I ain't talking to nobody. Damn, it is thundering out there. Interesting. What away? Interesting.
Meme here.
Yeah, this is absolutely true. Huge W from Alex Jones here. When I'm asked my opinion on a serious topic.
I've got
the perfect meme here. Let me look for
my
it.
stack and I've lost.
This is how it goes every single time you try to
Man, does
find
it say it all?
a meme. You end up sitting there
Find
digging
it
through
now.
your phone like this.
I've got a
For like
a
10,
meme
20
here.
minutes, you sit there digging for that meme for something that
put
happened in
my
a
stack and I've
conversation.
lost.
And then it's already long gone. The meme is already passed. Any relevance it could have had is long gone. And you're just stuck there playing on your phone. Depressing. Okay, so I saw this new controversy happening. King of the Hill controversy. King of the Hill. It's coming to Hulu August 4th. Here's like a trailer for it. I probably can't show the same thing. I can probably at least have it muted and just kind of show stills from it. But yeah, that's actually kind of a perfect clip right here. The scene where they're all like exactly in the same. You see this? Right? You can really see the rigs. So if you don't know, they used to actually have to like draw. You know, everybody knows that shit. They used to have to draw the fucking cartoons, right? But now it's actually a 3D rig in a software where you don't have to draw it. You just drag points and you can move the limbs. So people are criticizing King of the Hill for not using the old drawing style, just using rigs. Like, so this guy, check him out, Umami. He made that thing with, you know who this is. This guy, right? He makes stuff that looks like this, right? Or this. There's no way these are 3D rigs. He's drawing everything, right? He said, every camera angle is determined by the pre-existing animation rigs instead of being determined by the mood or story. What the fuck are we doing here? But then again, if you kind of look at the old show, I mean, I guess sometimes there's some weird stuff going on, but like, I don't know, is it that big of a deal? Ooh, King of the Hill! I don't follow either of these people. They have a million different Twitter accounts. I'm sure I follow them somewhere. There you go. You've been followed. It blatantly violates the design guidelines of the original show. What's going on here? Oh, I love these, by the way. These documents. What the fuck? They have some for like The Simpsons where it's like the design guide or whatever for the shows. You can say, okay, never do this character can't have this many teeth. The character can't have this many fingers, whatever. Keep head nods and shakes realistic, subtle, well-timed. Keep Bobby's acting deadpanned. A bee stung my head, Dad. No laughing with head down and eyes closed for any character. No paw hands. Separate fingers during acting. So you can never have the character can never have their hands like this. They have to be separate. Ruff. Furry Hank Hill. No. Yes. Okay, how'd they break this rule, eagle-eyed follower? They have the paw hand, but they're not acting. They're just walking, right? You're allowed to do that while they're just walking? Or are they talking about the crotch area? Was there something here? No. Yeah, it's just while acting. During acting, they can walk around like that. You freak. That rule makes such a huge difference for something that seems so inconspicuous. Yeah, but they're not even talking about that, right? Like, you can walk with your hand closed, right? The finger articulation is maybe the most unique thing about all of King of the Hill. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. They really put a lot of effort into the... Stop, you guys are making me woke. Remakes are just job factories. Well, I mean, not if, like, yeah, you're... Like, because if you make a rig, you pay one guy to make the rig, and then that's kind of it. I mean, you have to pay an animator to work it, but it's like a VTuber. Once you make the rig, that's kind of it, right? Found another brand with absolutely insane bottles. Meoridic extrait de folklore Adi Alvan for women and men. Adi Alvan. Main Accords. So it's like flavored water? I'm guessing this is ceramic, but it kind of looks like dirt and like moss on it. Musky. Patchouli. I don't even know what patchouli is. Patchouli. It's a plant. A species of flowering plant in the family Limiaceae, commonly called the mint or dead needle family. So it's like some kind of mint flower. We got Umber Addy Ale Van for men and women. Again, it looks like some kind of glass and some kind of fungal growth here with like a wood orb on top. Amber, warm spicy, coffee, tobacco, animalic. What does animalic means? It tastes like an animal? It tastes like meat? It tastes like fur? It tastes like hair? Earthy? Dirty? This looks like something under like a electron microscope. But it's got like rusty like tie wire on it. Some kind of cube with lesions. This one, I think I'd rather drink this one. Which one of these would you rather? Hold on, this actually, I think I might drink the first one. Well, I think there's 4 in this post. What's the last one? Now, this kind of looks like some kind of holy water concoction. Like you would throw this on a demon to kill it. You know what I'm saying? Main accords, amber, citrus, balsamic, sweet, warm, spicy, woody. Sounds the most straightforward, and like I think I know what these terms actually mean, right? It's not like, where's the one? Animalic? Where's that one? Yeah, animalic. Was that on 2 of them? Animalic. Yeah, I was on. What about the first one? Oh, I just shit my pants. No. Yeah, animalic. What is that? So this one might look the most aesthetically pleasing, but like I feel like this one would give me anti-demon powers. Like I could smite demons, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we got here. I've been monitoring them for months because I want to buy a bottle, but they're super limited and I don't want to buy something I wouldn't like the smell of because they're what? These are that aromatic? You can smell them that powerfully? Adi Ale Van is the most famous of the weird bottle niche brands, along with Filippo Sorsenelli. Other brands that have interesting bottles include Edarom Parfum, Menditorsa, Tazvuga. Whoa, okay, I ain't reading all that. Is this a bottle? It looks like a stamp. Even though their travel sizes are so cool, this one made me think of Gravity Falls. God, this is weird shit. God, this is weird, dude. That one, oh, where'd it go? That one was pretty cool. I like that. I kind of fucks with that heavy, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. I kind of fucks with that heavy, dog. I don't know if this source is trustworthy at all. I see it all the time with the little Darth Vader face or whatever. Bungie's hashtag marathon has been delayed indefinitely. Marathon development update. Thank you not only for your... I don't know if this is real or not. Disavow right here. I don't know if this is real or not, but let's pretend that it is. But for legal reasons, it is not. Oh, shit. Okay. I have an MMO mouse, and sometimes I kind of fuck up. Look at this. You see all the buttons? I got like 12 buttons on there. I do like it, though, because I don't like taking my fingers off of the key, of the WASD keys while I'm moving. So I usually bind a lot of shit to my MOBA mouse. Never mind. I don't give a fuck. Marathon, it seems like it's dead in the water. Massive L for Marathon. Massive L. Oh yeah, here we go. Check this out. Full on Matrix type shit here. All right, let's go on like this. There we go. That's better. It's going to be insane when we can prompt our own virtual worlds like this and explore them. Imagine adding other characters you can talk to with large language models and voice models. Here it's got this video. Yeah, where you have this little anime boy that you're controlling. You're walking out of your little house next to like a... Looks like you're on one of those islands that have the lighthouses on. Driving in your little car with your little buddy here. Going through this little, like, Venice type town. But now it kind of looks like he's in, like, Japan or something in some shop or whatever. And then someone quote tweeted it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, check this out. Can you imagine a world like that you could just go into, explore, meet characters that could have conversations with you? Wow, what a world. And so, yeah, we already live in a world where we can go and talk. I mean, I guess it's being a little bit obtuse on purpose because, like, we played... Damn, it's loud. Like, you know, we do like fiction, right? We don't only want to be in the real world. We like to play games and stuff, but, like, just the thought of literally spending all day in like a fake world, because that's what like kind of like old people be saying, right, about playing video games. Oh, you're spending your whole day not, but like it's not actually a replacement for the world, right? Like it is just kind of a limited game. But now imagine if it was like a full in-depth, like you can explore a whole planet, because it's just generative. So you keep walking forever. There's always some new shit, right? Bigger than, because in Minecraft there is eventually an end where in the map you get to a point where the world generation starts glitching out, but soon with AI you could probably just walk in one direction forever and it'll always be new shit and you would never have to leave the house. And then like and then you'd probably have it set up to where like it scans your brain waves and like it locks down 40% of your brain's capacity to mine Bitcoin. So you wouldn't have to get a job to pay for your internet access. You need just enough electricity to run your computer. Probably don't need running water, right? Just cut a hole in the floor and like, you know, shit out the floor. 70% of your brain is mining Bitcoin. The other 30% is enjoying heaven, basically. In the Matrix afterworld. The Matrix style afterlife is where 30% of your brain is going. That's all you need to experience it. The other 70% can be mining Bitcoin for the next Trump Elon breakup shitcoin. And then that's just your life. You're mining Bitcoin with your brain. Or you're just playing GTA 7 forever. This is a very true statement right here. Very true statement right here. Dead serious. I don't trust anyone who unironically calls it X. Very true, very based, very real. If you're calling it X, what are you doing? What are you doing? You have to be an Elon fanboy, right? I mean, maybe some older people, they just kind of see, oh, they changed it to X. Oh, X. But I know, like, real online person, which is, if you're watching this fucking show, you're an online retard. Right, you're not some boomer watching that, or maybe my dad. But then again, how far are we into the recording? Like a half hour? Let's probably edit it down a little bit for pauses and stuff. But yeah, no non-terminally online people are watching this right now. Just like my dad. I doubt my mom would get 20 minutes through, right? There's no way. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, other than like boomers who just see like, oh, it says X now. Other than boomers, nobody's calling it X. Unless you're, yeah, like a Elon fanboy. They call it Twitter because they don't like Musk. I call it Twitter because I hate pointless changes to shit I'm familiar with. We are not the same. Wow, this guy's so cool. Lord Jeebus. Reddit atheist detected, am I right, fellas? Account for whatever the hell I feel like. Blood for the blood guy. Yeah, I knew he was special. He's a 40K fan. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Certified retard. I have an approximate knowledge of many things. Joined 2 years ago. Who the hell's Mimi? Oh, this is some like meme account I follow. Some kind of goofball account I follow. Is 2 inches enough? Wow, she's so quirky, guys. She's so quirky out here. God damn this fly, dude. Damn gnats digging around me and shit. Shit. Oh, so actually leaked footage has just been released of Arkham Knight running on the Switch 2. I don't know if you guys are going to be ready for this right now. I don't know if you guys are even ready for this right now. Look at this, bro. Look at this right here, dog. You can be the Caped Crusader right now. Look at this, dude. Walk in. You can go to walk in. Look at that Batmobile, dog. That's got like 100 triangles in that model, bro. Dude, look at this this render distance right here. This is crazy, dog. Switch 2 exclusive. New Arkham reboot right here. Wow, he's arrived at the museum. Where does this gameplay even go, dog? Yep, that was your breaking news for the day. This is very true right here. This is very true right here. Why not both? Motherfuckers. When they discover the joy of arguing over pointless shit that doesn't matter. It sounds like it's making fun of people like that. But no. Being with the boys arguing about, well, bro, you like chocolate or you like vanilla? Bro, you like Springfield Armory or you like Glock? Bro, you like AKs or you like ARs? Bro, you like Magic the Gathering or you like Pokemon? Okay, those are the best kind of arguments. When you just start shit flinging about nothing. They literally just about nothing. Like, bro, man, you smoke cigarettes, dog? Yeah, because you're a pussy, bro. I smoke cigars. We ain't the same, dog. I smoke these big fucking cigars, as big around as my wrist. You smoking cigarettes, dog? Fuck out of here with that shit. Getting cancer, dog. Arguing about stupid shit is the best with your homies. You feel what I'm saying? Gotta be arguing about stupid shit with the homies. Are you even homies if you ain't arguing about the homies about stupid shit? No, you ain't even homies. You ain't even really homies. Let's see here. Yeah, this shit is lit. This shit is mother frickin' lit right now. This shit is lit, dog. Working solo on this body cam FPS inspired by 90s Hong Kong bloodshed cinema. Shooting it, yeah, check this shit out, dog. I don't know, the body cam aesthetic kind of does something for me. It just adds another layer of like artsiness over a shooter, which is already like fun and like visceral enough, even if it's not. When I say visceral, I mean like in the actual gameplay, like how quick it is and how difficult it can be. I'm not talking about like gore, right? Like it being gross and really overly violent. But this just kind of adds that. It's like you can buy cheap macaroni and cheese, right? This is a hack. When you buy cheap macaroni and cheese, like the kind that just comes in a cup, maybe you put milk in it, maybe you put butter in it, then you put a little powder packet in it, you stir it up. Kind of tastes like Elmer's glue. Pro tip: paprika from Africa. Okay? Paprika, put it in there. Put the paprika in the cheap mac and cheese. Do it to taste, of course, but that right there will just knock it up a couple notches. Now, depending on how shitty of an instant mac and cheese you got, there might be no saving it. But if you're ever eating mac and cheese, doesn't have any flavor to it, get you some paprika. Do it to taste. That's probably the easiest way to fix mac and cheese if it's just bland, is paprika. It's Pride Month, so we got to be a little diverse in our posts here. No trans chick ever discovers their real name is Gertrude or Hortense. It's always Sapphire or Venus or Democracy or some bullshit. Yes, very true. When people get to pick their own names, regardless of the reason behind it, it's always some wild shit. I knew an individual who I had heard rumors was on one team and then switched to another. Actually, hold on, let's just tell the whole story. So I worked at a restaurant, and there was this person that I could not tell if they were like a guy or a girl. I couldn't quite tell. But I figured, oh, well, I'm new here. So eventually someone's going to introduce us, or I'll ask their name, and then I will know. So one day someone takes me aside and says, oh, hey, Macaroni, have you been introduced to, I shouldn't say that. I kind of don't want to say their name because it's so like oddly specific. I'll just make up the same. What would be like an equivalent name for the story that wouldn't say their actual name? Okay, I got a suitable substitute to not tell what this person. So anyway, like, oh hey, Macaroni, have you met Grass? I was hoping for Jennifer or Steve or Catherine or Bill or Shaquan or Charlize. I don't know, something obvious, but instead I got Grass. Like, oh yeah, their name is Grass. What am I supposed to do with this information? Am I just going to ask, hey, are you a guy? Because people get offended either way, you know what I'm saying? Then eventually I heard someone else I know who worked at that place say, yeah, well, he used to be a girl. I was like, oh, my little grassy fella makes so much sense right now. My little grassy man makes so much sense to me right now. I should have seen the signs in the grass. And then from that day, I had a deep respect for my little grassy fella. Something I don't have respect for, however, is this shit right here. Caving. Look at this guy. Looks like he's being dookied out by the earth. He looks like a banana getting pushed out of a rectum right now. I don't understand. I don't understand right now. What is this? All right, I'm muting that. I don't want to hear you. I don't understand. Look, he can barely fit. And he's down in the ground. Did he say he's going to have to take his shirt off to fit deeper into the hole? No! No, 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 no. I don't like it. Oh yeah, here's more of this shit. I don't fuck with it at all. I don't fuck with it in any way, bro. Look at this. Look at how big the hole is. Look how small this is. His butt can barely fit in there. Oh, is this a lady? This is a lady trying to fit in there. Look at the belt buckle. Her belt buckle just... Oh, God. No, dude. Oh, no. Shoulders first. Or arms first, excuse me. Absolutely not, dude. Let me skip. How deep does she get? Oh, God. At least she's got her head... Oh, the hard hat doesn't even... Or the bump cap doesn't even fit, dude. Oh, yeah. Let me take off my headlamp before I sink into the earth. Yeah, I don't need this headlamp before I sink into the earth. Oh, yeah, just put the helmet in after. Oh, well, I guess her feet can touch the ground, but... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that is not good. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, and then I see these renders like this. I see these renders of this shit happening.
Of the cave, and the other three
Look at this.
However,
this is like a 2D platforming level. Oh, okay, so they all...
the people present in the cave at that time.
Well, this doesn't seem that bad. Can't they just walk in there?
And the same was true for Joseph, who was...
Why can't they just walk back the way they came?
His friends. They did have some
I don't understand.
So they brought a rope and tied it from the...
Okay, they got the rope. I don't see what the problem is there.
The second chamber. Moreover, they had brought some light sources with them.
Okay.
And a flashlight.
I'm not watching this AI generated ass shit, dog. Every time I'm watching like a video, oh, this is AI generated, and I just get completely taken out of it. Never mind, I don't care. I hope they escape though, or whatever, I guess. Hope they're okay, but... Oh, this shit was pretty cool. Check this out. Check this out, fellas. Let's get this little check out here. Look at this dog. It's a robot that smokes. You put a cigarette in there. It holds the cigarette up. It pulls the smoke in and out. I'd keep that in my house. A little smoking robot to just smoke in the corner. I think the reason I say this was because of someone's quote tweet on it. Right? Yeah, add a cool guy to your house. Yeah, here we go. Someone tweeted, I bring a sort of death to America and Israel vibe to the No Kings protest that liberals don't really like. Then we have Squidward here. No, Twitter leftists. Death to America is not a convincing message to Americans. I even seen that Ethan Klein, H3H3, had a dub about this on a rare Ethan W. on his podcast where he's saying, like, yeah, this is why y'all lose. You talking about, oh, I hate America. Yeah, that's why you lose, because most people see that shit and it's just like, yeah, fuck that. I like living here. I'm chilling, dog. I'm big chilling. Damn, that's what I covered last time on Series of Tubes. I guess we're all caught up. I guess it's time to doom scroll Reddit. Yeah, let's go over to Reddit. Let me close all my million tabs that I got open. Let's go over to Reddit. Oh, I'm not signed in, so I don't have any of my cool stuff saved. Yeah, so all my cookies are just showing me this shit. Or it's like, am I the asshole type shit. Let's read this one, sure. I saw something about boyfriend. Those are always pretty good. Am I the asshole for making my boyfriend sleep in my car? For making my boyfriend sleep in my car instead of letting him stay in my room? Damn. Last night, I, 21F, told my boyfriend, 26M, to leave my room after an argument. He went through my iPad without asking a while ago, and when I asked to look through his phone, just for fairness, he refused and said it was a boundary. Now, if you got caught looking through yo boo thang's phone, you got to give yours up. That's just how it is. We've been arguing on and off all day. The energy has been tense. and at times things felt way too aggressive, emotionally and almost physically. I'm exhausted. I've asked why so many times, and this question is ringing in my head. Why can't he just be transparent? That didn't sit right with me. So I asked him to leave. He ended up missing his last train and stayed in my car outside my place. I took my keys back, but I didn't force him to leave. I just didn't want him in my bed or room after how uncomfortable and disrespected I felt. He would have just gone to sleep, probably even tried to cuddle me, but I didn't want to send a message that everything was okay when it really wasn't. I'm trying to set a boundary and show him that making me feel small or ignored in my own space isn't something I'll keep brushing off. But now I feel guilty that he had to sleep in his car until 9 a.m. just because I needed space. Nah, this is fair. You said it almost got physical. He went through your shit but wouldn't let you go through his shit. I guess that's his 3 reasons. But pretty good reasons. I'm declaring not the asshole. All right, let's check this out. Some drama about getting ID'd. Let's get into it. Cashier insisted I was under 21. Went to Casey's gas station near me to get some vape pods. And when I handed the cashier my ID, he kept insisting that I was underage. After a minute of telling him to look at the red strip on my ID that says under 21. Oh, this is relatable to me because this happens to me. I'm not this young. But like, yes, people look at the under 21 stamp, and even though the date on it is a few years ago, they still go, oh, it says under 21 on it. Can I take this? It says under 21. Yeah, I was under 21 3-4 years ago. Anyway, under 21 until this is about a year ago. So this guy is 22-ish years old. He still denied it. I then grabbed my ID and pointed at the numbers and told him it's not 2024, and he still insisted. He eventually put in my date of birth as the date on the red strip. So he put the date that is a year ago as your birthday. Oh, God, this guy is something else. After a minute or two of trying to drill it in his head that I am, in fact, but also if someone's so stupid, just go to the next gas station over. You can buy cigarettes or what is vape. You can buy vape pods at any gas station. Think, who's still using a pod system? Everybody's using disposables. Who's out here? You still got getting jewel pods or fuses? I think was another popular one. Who's out here still getting jewel pods, dog, in the year of our Lord 2025? I am, in fact, 21 years old. I told him to scan my ID, and surprise, surprise, it worked. Never mind, bro. You sound insufferable, actually. If you're saying surprise, surprise, and hitting a vape, you probably, nah. Surprise, surprise, buddy. Oh, yeah, no, shit. I'd probably try to refuse his ID, too. Shit, this guy sounds like a real piece of work. Aggressive fudge. Yeah, okay, buddy. I was on the verge of flagging down his coworker to take over, but he got it right before that. Yeah, never mind, dude. I actually, this guy is the asshole. Oh, this is just mildly inferior. Yeah, but this guy's just an asshole sucking on a vape talking about, alrighty then. Yeah, fuck off, bro. Genuinely the most frustrating experience I've had trying to exercise my rights as a 21-year-old. Yeah, this guy sucks. Edit, to those wondering about if my ID expired and if places refuse to sell around here, both are not true. I live in Arkansas. Oh, this is Queso. Queso got caught vaping, guys. He's from Arkansas. Queso has officially been caught vaping, dog. Right here, you heard it first. Queso has been caught vaping. What a shame. What a shame. It's completely legal to sell to a 21-year-old with a vertical license. Never had issues before anywhere else, even at that store with other cashiers. Just this one guy. Yep, Queso's busted. Queso has been busted vaping. Am I the asshole for tipping $83? I can kind of already answer this one. Yes, you are the asshole. Because, like, at that point, just don't tip. You're sending a message that the tip is small without actually not tip. Yeah, it's definitely worse to literally tip change than to not tip at all, in my humble opinion. Let's see here. What button am I supposed to press? I don't know how to operate my OBS thing here. Okay. I went to dinner with my wife last night. When the bill came, I gave the waitress my card. She came back shortly after, looking upset. She slapped the card down on the table and said, "Declined." I thought her tone and brevity was rude. I took out a different card from my wallet and handed it to her. While I was putting the first card in my wallet, she didn't move. I looked at her and said, "You okay?" She said, "If I go back and try to run this, are you still going to be sitting here when I get back?" Okay, absolutely not your place to do that. Right? Like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Because what if they are some kind of criminal, right? You don't want to provoke them. Just run the card. And also, if they're not a criminal, you don't want to be rude. I asked her if she thought her tone was appropriate for speaking to customers. She said, "You're only a customer if you pay." I asked to speak to her manager. She left with the card. My wife said maybe the waitress had encountered scammers before and was anxious about it. I said being rude and being cautious are two different things. The waitress returned with my card and the slip to fill it out. She said, "This one worked. I'm sorry." I thanked her and took the booklet. Our bill was $91.71. I wrote in 83 cents as the tip and $92 as the total. I handed it back to her and started to get up to leave. She said, "You're really not going to tip me?" I said, "No. You were rude to me." She said, "I have to tip out the bartender and the busboy. I just paid money to serve you." I said, "Well, in the future, you shouldn't be so rude." My wife thinks I was the asshole to the waitress and should have given her $10 at least because it was an honest misunderstanding. I would have given her $28.83 if she wasn't rude to me, but I don't want to pay to be insulted. Was I the asshole? For the record, I called my bank and the card was flagged for fraud because of a pending $1 charge that is often associated with fraud attempts. I resolved it. So after all that, he had to defend himself and say, "No, I'm not a broke boy. That's not why my card declined. It was because someone tried to scam me." Someone tried to scam me. Someone really got up here and tried to scam me, bro. That's what. How would I rate this? This guy is an asshole. Just the fact that he put this part in the story was like he heard that complaint. I just paid to serve you. Please, sir. Please, I need money. I can't afford to live without this job. And I still have to give money to the busboy and the bartender. And you have the nerve to only tip me 92 cents. I'm going to die. The fact that he had to put that in there like that, yeah, this guy's an asshole. You know, he's definitely right. Like, if your server is being rude to you, I mean, yeah, don't tip him. But, like, just the fact that he put that in the story, they put this last part here in the story where he's like, "I'll inform you, sir, that it's not because I'm broke. It was because of a pending charge for $1. You don't think I have $1? Yeah, this guy's an asshole. I think we're ready to move on to the next thing here. Oh, God, this one might be kind of rough right here, dog. Am I the asshole for not sending money to my ex-husband's family in Syria? Why do you need to do anything for your ex-husband? You guys aren't even a thing no more at all. But let's read. I have to give a little backstory on why I'm feeling the way I do. I, 43F, this is a 43-year-old female reading this, met my ex-husband, 36M, in 2019 in Austria. He is originally Syrian and came to Austria as a refugee and had to learn German and rebuild his life. We got married 6 months. Y'all met for 6 months and you got married. As this was important for him, soon after I became pregnant. He was not happy and asked me to abort the child. I refused and told him that he is free to go and I will not force him to be a father. He will have no obligations if he leaves. He stayed and I supported him by covering our rent and food as he had no job at the time. So you met this guy. He's a refugee from another country. You married him within 6 months of meeting him. He got you preggers. And now you are supporting him. You live in a country. A guy comes into the country, gets you pregnant, and now you support him financially. Not very based and red-pilled of you, ma'am. I supported our little family until our son turned 1, and my ex-husband finally found it. Your husband didn't find a job for a year after you gave birth. 1 year later, I asked to split the rent, childcare, and food. I don't even know what this symbol means, but 500 units of money each. He complained and told me he needs to support his family in Syria. I feel like this might just be rage bait for like right wingers, because like usually I try not to break kayfabe in these, but like it hits every box. Syrian refugee gets German woman pregnant. She takes care of the family. Then, when asked to support the family just a little bit that he started with her, he says, no, I need to send money outside of the country to my old family. I gave him money if bigger investments were necessary for his family abroad. He was always grateful and honest who would receive the money. After 3 years now, I felt suffocated due to his control and me taking care of the household, our child, and securing our family income. I learned that I knew only a little about the culture he grew up with. In 2023, I ended our relationships, this was 2 years ago, and my son and I moved out after my ex refused to search for a flat. Oh, they're British. Oh, that explains a lot. They're British. You want a bottle of water? Nearby, my deposit was 15.0000 E. Is now his. My father and son see each other regularly. Oh, I guess father and son. Her ex and the kids see each other regularly. I have never asked for child support from him. He is not paying for daycare. I do expect him to buy clothes he can use when at his place and that he feeds our son there. Since we are separated, his 2 older sisters text me regularly. They initially told me they would like to practice English. After a while, they asked me for money, as they were single moms too and did not get money from their ex-husbands. With the help of my ex, I was able to send some money. So you still sending money to this dude? Well, I guess I ain't even in the country no more. This is the UK. The UK. And that, after a few months, they asked for money again. But I should keep it a secret. I felt uncomfortable hiding things, but created a story to be able to send money to them. It took 4 months to get 700, is this euros? Euros to his family. I slowly reduced texting with his family, and I had a gut feeling of more money. Also, how much money do you have? How do you have all this money? A month ago, his sister started texting. I felt weird. I felt weird why they would still have contact with me after divorcing their brother. I figured they wanted to keep me close as their nephew's mum. Today I received another money request. I worked very hard to be able to raise my child without support from his father. I saved money for his future education. I'm at peace with his father spending his money on his family members in Syria. I know it is not easy there, and it's not easy to find jobs there, but I don't want to be responsible for supporting them out of my pocket. TLDR, am I the asshole for not sending money to him? Well, it sounds like you did send quite a bit of money to his family. So no, absolutely not the asshole. Maybe kind of dumb. Maybe kind of not the best with money. But no, this definitely does not make you an asshole. Okay, I've been recording for about an hour now. Episode's probably going to be, I don't know, maybe I'll keep it 45 minutes. Maybe I'll cut it down to 45 minutes. But episode 5 is in the books. Until next time, I will come back at you some other time through a series of tubes. Bye-bye.